Alright, I'm gonna work up the back way, or the bottom slash back way.
Let's find some prey.
Yeah, path
Let's
interrupted.
cook with fire, baby.
It's funny. What's up? Who are we in combat with?
This will do nicely. Where am I needed?
Oh, I never bet you I don't have my... Does that remove our action? We're frightened. This entity cannot take action as their courage has been stifled by a ghost. Oh, they're picking up weapons. But they're... Okay. Fuck.
Death won't take me yet.
Oh, okay. That answers that one question. So I can spit once, or I get all 3 attacks. That does make sense. Poor Will. Not AoE, single target. Okay. Fascinating. That is so much damage. My God, dude. So much damage. It's like, oh my God. Okay, it said it took no damage, but it actually did damage and it's gone. That's good. So it's because I did. This is one of those things again where 12 plus 8 was, yeah, so I did more than 22. As long as I do more than 22, and I'm doing up to 26. What the fuck did I take damage from? It was just repulsing the fuck out of me, and I was just taking a butt ton of damage even though I wasn't near it. That's pretty poop. There we go. That stuff is crazy. Oh, the scroll of seeing invisibility. Darling Firelea, my word, your father and I were so delighted to hear of your betrothal, and to a painter no less. Given your groom's rather unconventional background, we'd be happy to put forward any sum you require for the ceremony. After all, one's daughter is only wedded once. Unless you're a Guthmare, of course. I'll have to tell you about that another time. As for your nuptials, perhaps we could employ the High Hall, or would you prefer something grander? We're very open to suggestions. All my love, Mother. P.S. I tried reaching out to that talented husband-to-be of yours. Please forgive me, I meant you no embarrassment. But he has yet to respond. It would perhaps behoove him to draft a reply. Soon. Yeah, no, he's got some problems going on. Why can't I move? Oh. Let me guess, there's a, Karlak, what the fuck are you doing? One of my favorite things about the Infinity Engine games was you... No. Y'all stay the fuck back. In the Infinity Engine games, you literally set marching formations. So I could literally have my character always out front and everybody always behind me, and they would never run ahead, they would never walk around, they'd always walk to their spot and stay in their fucking spot. This game's following thing is just, they're just, oh my god. They make incredibly stupid, irritating decisions so often. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All of you, stop it. Who the fuck put these skulls everywhere? Oh. Something goes there.
Simple.
And then way over to me. Oh. Possessed portrait. Painting of a smiling maiden. Painting of Lady Janeth. For the eyes of Lady Janeth only. The occasional smear of oil paint splotches this hastily quilled letter. My dearest Lady Janeth, I write to inform you of my progress on your portrait, and my struggles therein. You see, while my skill at capturing countenance is considered far superior to the other brush folk of this good city, it is lacking in one particular aspect. My memory of your form is far inferior to the purest beauty I beheld when I first sat with me. How can I finish a masterpiece without confidence in my grasp of its subject? I beg you, sit for me again. Allow me to finish this portrait in the proper fashion, with its ravishing subject firmly grasped within my gaze. Yours, Oscar Favres. Unsent letter. That's a long-ass fucking letter. Carrie, my darling, I'm not sure why I'm writing this. Where you've gone to, no pigeon could deliver it. Still, if there's some part of you watching over my shoulder as I sit here, I beg you, leave me be. You fill my every thought, my dreams, my nightmares. Is there no reprieve from the memory of your face, the look of disappointment you cast upon me each time I close my eyes? I cannot take much more of this. I must be rid of you. I must. The last sentence is too smudged to read. Letter to Oscar Favres. This parchment is old, flaky, and smells faintly of tomb musk. Tomb musk? Oh my. Dearest Mr. Favre, I so appreciate the desperation of your correspondence. Heartbreak can impose such a terrible burden. In my humble role as an interlocutor with the spirit realm, I believe I might be able to offer you some reprieve. Bring this letter to my mansion near the seafront, and together we will see if the dead have peace to offer you. Yours in spirit, Mr. Carrion. P.S. The door is regrettably stubborn, so you must speak its preferred words, secreta mortorum. P.P.S. I may even consider a discounted rate if you're willing to recommend my services to Lady Janeth, well-coined kinfolk. Well, then he wasn't trying to fuck the guy over. Something just went horribly wrong. Oh, I am on Astarion right now, aren't I? Yeah, okay.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
Because she's happy about it? We found a letter from a mystic Carrion addressed to Oscar. It says to bring the letter to Carrion's mansion and provide a password that will grant entry. We should pay him a visit and ask him about Oscar. And that is where? Down this way. Well, you know, okay. We got teleport points. Let's teleport. Oh, random stone wall.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open.
Secreta mortorum. Baldur's better knife.
The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Carrion awaits.
You do not have an appointment, yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. Ah, yes. You are drawn to me, a wanderer bearing the scent of death. You are familiar with the necromancy of Fae.
Is he a lich?
I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents?
I guess I've never thrown the book into lava to kill it, to destroy it or something. I just forgot I had it. And, familiar with the subject matter.
Such a book is for those who make only the shallowest ripples in death's dark pools. I inhabit the depths. Clearly, these are not waters you know how to swim in. I would hate to be the one who helps you drown. Perhaps one day the book will reveal its secrets to you. Until then, they're best left between its covers. Unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the living.
I came to discuss your client, Oscar. He's been possessed.
The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra.
Yeah, who is he trying to contact? I'm assuming the girlfriend he left somehow, like, died, maybe? I mean, I know he was literally like, there was the woman he loved, and then he met this lady he was painting, and then he's like, I'm marrying her now, because he's a fickle, horrible piece of shit. Maybe the original girlfriend died? Who was he trying to contact?
My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me.
What kind of service?
Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrombo's body to me, then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper.
I think I've seen this guy multiple times. His body? It sounds like you want me to kill him.
My child, that would be asking the impossible. He is already dead. He is... what do they call them here? A zombie. A waif I rescued from the jaws of death and gave a second chance at earthly purpose. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his.
Yeah, I got a point. There's not much to go on.
Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrombo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrombo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them.
All right.
Then,
That's
with
weird.
the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. They will follow your progress with great interest. As will I.
Breathless lungs, thoughtless brain, curdled liver, and unbeating heart. Oh, he's a mummy lord. That explains all the wrappings. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, graveyard. Let's go to the graveyard. I think I saw one of the corpses there once. Don't really expect it to be. Ah! Blah. Blah out. Morbus.
Sister was always good at hiding, but I'll find her this time.
You recall where you've smelled this beggar's rotten musk before, in Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of the runaways he seeks.
I'm playing hide and seek with Thrumbo. Can you help me find him?
Swumbo said not to tell anyone where we went.
Undead defy the natural order. Tell me or I'll correct the mistake that is your existence. I feel right about that. 25.
I don't know. He explained, but I didn't understand. Down the stairs, across the sand. Down the stairs, across the sand. I don't like this game. Leave me alone.
Are you sure you're zombies? Zombies usually don't have the intelligence to speak or do anything. Down the stairs to the sand? Hey, there's a stinky boy.
Yes. Arms for the poor?
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggars.
Anything you can spare for a humble beggar?
Have you seen Thrumbo? Mr. Garen is looking for him.
Thrumbo? Is he in trouble?
Tell me what you remember and I might be able to find him for you. Hey.
Yes. What an excellent idea.
Thrumbo had a plan. He was going to find us an abandoned house. Somewhere to hide away from Carrion.
That was not useful. Well, it was partially useful. An abandoned house. I found one of those. Oh, hey. This has got to be one of the houses.
What's that?
Crimson Drought's hatch key. Oh. Method heart. Oh, trap disarming tool.
Watch your back.
Did we all just fail miserably to perceive something?
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh, good. Purple worm poison. Oh, super. Oh. Cause water-based surfaces such as water, steam, ice, blood, and poison to vanish. Apparently the poison there doesn't count. Super. What?
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Ah, right. I have to probably throw something on there to... Yeah, it's one of those things. At least I can do this. So I only need the one item.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Beholder iris. Spectator, Jesus. Oh my god. Well, I found a bunch of arms. A head. Severed pelvis. Crawling over and under each severed torso. I don't think any of those are what's his name.
With pleasure.
That is a dead spider. Yeah, no, that's someone else's pelvis. I already got the guy's torso, so none of those are what's his names. Which is a little artificial leech. What the fuck? Artificial leech. Though blood and age have rusted the mechanism, a good twist can still make the blades on this bloodletting device spin. Super. So what's funny to me is we went into this house right here because it's defunct and is one of the Flaming Fist signposts. So it's literally saying, hey, this place is screwed. But oh, right, it's so I was expecting there to be a murder in here.
You love bacon.
But
Remember?
it's this house instead, for whatever reason.
Easy.
Oh yeah. Ooh, a spider. Piebald pensent. That's a lot of spiders. Pensensna? Penkens. This place is. What the hell happened here? Molly Winegobs. Poison chops. Ark Keeper's chore. Morning. Check for fallen branches and blocked paths. Polish benches. Unlock gates. Clean ponds. Afternoon. Rake leaves. Pest control. Repaint signage. Final rounds and lock up. Huh. So this guy kept the underground Murdug. He kept the park and was murdered. What the fuck? Apple Blossom Cat. What? Is that a weapon that is like awkwardly placed, or is that like polygons getting all fucky? I don't know, but it's funny. Oh, from here it's polygons. Okay. So there was a bunch of Duargar down here for whatever reason. And an Illithid. Kellis Gultbrerer. What the hell? And a drow. A Lothsworn drow. Not that I would have any way of knowing that specifically.
This body. A sacrifice. Or some kind of display?
Tenentia Figgin? More drow. Okay. Oh. Clown's severed leg. Right, that's what I was here for.
Judging by the state of the leg, this must be part of the clown.
Yes. Sendai the Third. The effigy of Sendai, who made herself many, would use her multitude. She thought herself a warrior, but only her blood soaked the soil. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood or in the red. Okay. Bunch of drow and duergar and an illithid. Bloody note. This scrap of bloody paper is scrawled in an erratic, excitable hand. You've been picking where you shouldn't, pear tree, placing the lordling's fire spitters throughout my city. Disgusting. They leave no blood, there's no art to it at all, just burnt ash and corpse cinder. I walk through your basement here as I pen this. It's rather large, roomy. They'd never find all the bits of you if I spread them out here properly.
That might be worth a look.
Bunch of blood leading to the basement. Dried sausage. Let me check upstairs real quick. Alexander Rainforest. Just a high elf. Jack shit on him. Cheese record. Successful cheeses. Red, white, yellow, sharp, mellow. Unsuccessful cheeses. Smoked, blue, waxed. He prefers his cheeses crumbled into little pieces. So he tested different cheeses on something. Holy shit, there's a lot of blood. Tonight. Mate, we're worried about you. You've gotten too deep into this conspiracy nonsense, and honestly it's making you dull. You're coming out for drinks tonight, the singing lute at sundown. You'd better be there or we're going to have to come and get you. And there's no guarantee we'll be sober. Well, here's the absolute symbol. Oh, there's a rat. Ratten Cezesco? Oh, names.
Hello, hello. Ooh, are you the new cheese dropper? I do hope so. I'm almost down to the last crumbs.
Ah, you're the one he was dropping cheese for. What happened to your last? Well, I know what happened. I don't even know what a cheese dropper is. What happened to your last cheese dropper?
Alexander was his name. He dropped all manner of morsels, but the cheeses were the best until the red man visited.
Yeah, it's about this red man.
A dwarf, all dressed in red. He smiled and held Alexander close, and then Alexander was shouting and struggling, and soon he was all dressed in red as well. So many red morsels fell out of Alexander. They tasted like salt and rust. Very good. Even better than cheese.
Alexander. You do realize you ate Alexander's innards, right?
Yes. Tasty.
Yes.
He didn't need them anymore.
That's true, he was
Go
dead.
away now. Your delicious scent makes me crave your morsels, but it would be rude to bite you.
Well, that's a nice little rat for someone who wants to eat my innards. A new updated note. Or a new updated list.
This is a ritual killing, and the murderer wanted it found.
All right, what now? Watch how you go. There's a trap.
There is? Where? Kate B. Pohl. Oh, it's over there. Winslow Reginald. Ah, and the clown's severed foot.
A foot smeared with paint, among other things.
Effigy of
This must belong to Dribbles.
a Bezengal who soared to shredded wings. What use his pride? He thought himself a dragon, but died a worm. Below is an exaggerated signature written in orange red. Yeah. What? Gain the ability to gust of. Oh, okay. Like an idiot's. The time-bitten parchment of this scroll flakes and frays, obscuring most of its content. It appears to describe the process of breaking an enchantment that has bound a mighty dragon into another service. Oh boy. A note detailing ownership details of Kendall Hollow's tombstones. It's exited as Kendall's funeral arrangement for generations, owned by blah, 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 blah. Ink pot. Oh. Random stone door.
Traps. How considerate.
Mm-hmm. Can I not disarm it? Okay. Cool. Guess I disarmed it. Kind of don't feel like I need the key, but yeah, whatever. Feel like I should rest. Oh no, I forgot about.
Are too much to bear.
Okay. Pop that. Pop that.
Let's get going.
There we go. Nice. All right, so we found 2 zombies. We're trying to find another one. Last one said something about sand, which I don't know. Live music. Oh, hey, this is where, I think this is where me and Karlak had the date thing. Looks familiar, at least.
The memories. The blushing mermaids where 15-year-old Will snuck his first kiss.
You didn't kiss anyone until you were 15. God, what a tragic sheltered life.
What about what I want?
Sheltered?
Does that
Not
not
at
matter?
all. I was exposed to all manner of riot and revelry. Hells, my father even urged me on once or twice. But I've always been a bit old-fashioned on matters. I find more pleasure in a courtly dance than a loveless fling.
Mm-hmm. Well. No stinky zombies in here.
You know, I've never seen this place in the daylight before.
I always loved this park. Spent a lot of time here as a boy battling imaginary monsters.
Oh. I was going to say it looks wretched. The dark hid all the kitschy details.
Great
Lady Janice estate.
Bloody hate them. No matter what the mouth says.
Is there anything up that way?
Probably dead in an alley or drunk in a tavern.
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
Investigate. Study the man's appearance. Ugh. That ain't happening. Balls. Ugh, I'm not using my wonder
Nothing
instinct on
stands
that.
out about the man.
Yep, nothing at all. What you looking at?
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvelous creature. Inquisitive and nut-crazed.
Well, I've made friends with many a squirrel. I do not see one here.
Give it time. I had to wait for... Oh, I don't even know how long to catch a glimpse. You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you?
Can't say that I do. I'm not sure who you are.
I see. It must have just slipped my mind. These things happen.
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories.
What do you remember?
Well, I remember I was sad. But in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore.
Ugh.
And I came from that building over there. They were very nice to me. Seemed very helpful. Although, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place.
Is there anyone you can go to? Anyone who could help?
There must be. You would think.
Yeah.
You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps. Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case.
Oh, I'm gonna back out for that for now. So he thinks there's a squirrel here, and there might be. But he came from House of Grief. Missing memories. Grief. Is this like secret Shar shit?
Do you seek help? You are in the right place. Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you are. You're definitely not just stealing people's memories. Inner Peace, the path to perfection. A self-help book suggesting all depressive woes can be cured by drinking the oil of freshly grown olives. Ugh. Drinking the oil?
Welcome to the House of Grief. Are you here to be unburdened? Whatever ails the heart, whatever weighs upon the soul, we can help.
House of Grief? That's a quite foreboding name.
It can deceive, I must admit. Originally, we sought to help those who found themselves consumed by the loss of a loved one. But there are so many others who need our help. We unburden people of the suffering in their hearts. Melancholy, anger, self-doubt, troubling memories, and of course, grief. I think you could benefit from our help. In fact, I think you desperately need our help. I sense turmoil in you, even if you cannot bring yourself to admit it.
Uh-huh. Okay. I desperately need help? What makes you say that?
A great deal of people in need have entered that door. In my time, I've come to recognize their suffering.
Uh-huh.
Admitting you have a problem is the first step, the hardest step. After that, we will be by your side.
Insight. Usually a god would have been mentioned by now. Is this a scam? A god would have been mentioned by now. Yeah. Ooh, 20. Hey.
You sense a truth behind her words. She genuinely wants to help. However, it seems truth is not the only thing behind her words. Something is being hidden.
Sure, you seem to think you know a lot about me.
The insight of an unburdened spirit. I too was once weighed down, but now I am free. Before I came here, I was given to drunkenness, wanton violence, licentiousness of every sort. But now I am saved. As you could be.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it smells. There's some scammy going on.
I cannot force you. But perhaps you can look inwards and be true to yourself.
I
You may not
am.
like what you see when you put yourself under scrutiny.
Uh-huh.
But we can show you how to love yourself.
Uh-huh. God, that is such self-righteous shit.
Welcome, friend. Your burdens are soon to be made as light as a feather. Trust me.
Uh-huh. I don't think I trust anybody here. Let's see. Let's peer into this guy's thoughts.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
Detect thoughts. Wow. Oh, fuck me sideways. There we go.
The man's mind is a stream of fragmented thoughts, each brushed away by another before it can take purchase.
Marvellous day. Not a care in the world. Moira would have loved this garden. Wait, who's she?
Do you know someone called Moira?
Moira? Yes. No. I don't know. I think I remember a face, smiling, young, then older, then ill, then... No, I don't think so. You must be mistaken, friend. I don't know anyone by that name.
Yeah, so someone died, they stole his memories to make him happy, and now he's just stuck here. And... Cool.